Yes, good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Good evening, sir. Yes.
All right. Well, good evening. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome, participants, to the last day of this short term training program, which is conducted by the Department of Travel and Tourism, Vishwakarma University, Pune. And as as you all know, we have been all the participants have been connected with us, and the resource person, Dr. Ajay Koli. I thank you very much for giving us this valuable time, and I'm sure each and every participant must have learned something or the other from this short-term training program. So, without taking a further ado, I welcome the resource person, Dr. Ajay Koli, sir. You can please go ahead with the last day of this 5-day program.
Thank you, Professor Romy. And I guess a few more regular participants are about to join, so we can just wait a couple of minutes. And being time, we can take some more questions if we have from the last sessions. I hope you are trying to practice, and then uh, and if Siddhant is there, yes, Siddhant, yesterday when we were trying to
Yes, sir.
plot and I was not able to make that plot, the reason was I have written plus sign, but instead of that, I should have written the pipe sign actually, which
Oh,
I
so
also mentioned. Yeah.
so we have to use the pipe sign in front end rather than the plus sign, and then it would have worked.
Yes. See, once we start the GG plot, then we can
Hmm.
write the plus plus sign. But
But to
before
initiate
that,
the G plot, we have to
yes.
write the pipe
But
sign. Okay.
yes, but when I started the GG plot, before that itself, I have written the plus by mistake. Because when I was
Okay.
watching the video again, okay, what was the mistake? Then I realized, okay, that was the mistake. So I have written in the comment in the video itself so that anyone who is watching, so they understood we found the mistake.
Sure,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Other than that, if you have some more queries, we can, if any other question, so we can take that. Okay. I guess it is 2 minutes. Now we can start our today's session. Okay. So very good evening, participants and dear friends. So today is the last session of this training program, R for beginners. And as per our training modules success, now we are on the last fifth module, HTML slides. HTML, you might have heard the word hypertext markup language, right? That is what it is called. And our web pages are actually the HTML outputs. So with lots of definitely different kinds of like text and the videos and so many things, but it is actually an HTML output. So today we will be learning in our this course progress how to create slides on HTML. So yes, I will be continuing this as your resource person, and thank you to all of you for allowing me and listening to me. Yes, and as per the progress, we covered 4 modules already, and today will be the 5th module, slide crafting using, you can call it xaringan, xaringan, or you can also call it xaringan, share. So it is your choice. So now earlier I used to call it xaringan, but now even I'm saying it xaringan. So as you prefer, you can try to pronounce it as you like. Okay. Slide crafting, because slides, we know it is a quite a work of art. So that is why I have written it here, craft. So how we can what are the different settings we can learn, so our slides will look like a work of craft and art, so using sharingen. So that is the purpose of uh, today's today's session, right? So slide crafting session 5, and this image come from Marcus. So when we make something nice, like for our research work, for any work, we are ready with the output. But the but the good thing, the best thing way is to present your output in front of your audience in a nice way. You might have done a lot of good work, but if you are not able to present it nicely, so people may undermine your work. And right, so presentation of the work is also plays very important role. Um, Equally important is, how good we do the work. So now we will learn today not exactly the how to make presentations, but how to make presentation using sharing it, using or taking the help of the data science, right? uh, Before starting, I would like to add, most of the things which we learn in our markdown document will work here as it is. Most of the things, I'm saying most of the things will work as it is, like giving section, subsection, including images, including chunk. Okay, most of the things will work as it is here as well. Only thing is that now we will learn few changes from the R markdown, because, and I will just share why and what are those changes. Okay, so number one thing, you need to have a package xaringan with you, ready to use. Then only you can make the slides using the xaringan. And so I hope you can just see the spelling and start downloading it in RStudio. So XARINGAN. Okay. And being time when downloading is happening, I will explain what, like how the author says. So Sharingan package to be a presentation ninja. You know ninja, the people who fight very nicely. So how you will fight with the question answers of the audience, and how you present your data and all the points nicely. So this is a way to go ahead. And it is a way to create slideshows using the remark.js. JS is JavaScript, and remark.js is a language built upon the JavaScript. So in this also JavaScript also works, and through R Markdown. So it's a combination of JavaScript as well as the R Markdown. And Yuhi, his name is Yuhi. He is the person who is actually uh, responsible or making these fantastic tools like Sharingan, Knitter, and R Markdown. Advanced stage of R Markdown. He is the person who actually brought improved all these ideas and started most of these ideas, right? So, and he's a full-time chief scientist as well, data chief scientist with the RStudio as well. If you want to know more about him and his blogs, so of course, you can click here and you can learn more about him. Yes, and yeah. So to go good in today's session, we need the packages Palmer Penguins, because we will be using data penguins. We need like package Sharingan, and we also need two more packages, Sharingan Theme R and Sharingan Extra. Right? As I told you earlier, a package has a collection of the functions. Like with the Sharingan, you can make the presentation. And yes, it gives you most of the tools to make the presentation. And the beauty of open source is now someone else can improve that package. So like there is one more data scientist, his name is Garrick, and he built after that two more packages based upon the Sharingan. One is Theme R and one is Sharingan Extra, which increases the how many things you are able to do with the Sharingan slides. Okay.
Sir?
Yes, please.
So Sharingan Extra isn't there in the install. Like if we go and we try to install Sharingan Extra, it isn't showing. Like Sharingan and Sharingan Themer is there, but Sharingan Extra isn't.
So it must be that it is not yet accepted on the CRAN. So we have to download it directly from the GitHub. So I guess I can just show you how to get it. Sharingan Themar is not there. Sharingan Themar is not there, or Extra is not there?
Extra. Themar is there. Themar is there.
Search Sharingan Extra. And this is the GitHub page for Sharingan Extra. Yes, he is Garrick. So he helped me a lot actually on several points. So he's a very nice person. And see, I'm also, I hope you also searched on Google, and if you reach to this page, you can learn what are the different things Sharingan Extra will allow you to do. Okay, like a feature like overview, like this one, this feature of overview. So you can go through your slides and you can reach to the which slide you want to be, right? So this feature is coming through the xaringan extra. Then the feature of if you want to edit your slides while doing the presentation, you can use that. So like this, it has so like if you want to share your slides on the social media and by having a very nice picture over it, so you can use the share again option. So it has given lots and lots of options, right? So what other option which I use? Yes, you remember in the last session I use this option, like having the slide within the slide, like tabs like this. So this also comes with the theme R extra function, and it is called as panels. So but we need to add these codes inside it, and then only we'll be able to use it, right? Yes. So in addition to this, yes. Now how to download it? Yeah, we start the point where to download it. Okay. So if any package is not available through the CRAN, so then we need to Google it, GitHub, and then the name of the package. Okay. And you should be able to find, because all the packages codes are stored on GitHub. And I hope in future, if I will conduct more a middle, not the advanced, but the middle training session, like this is beginners, then let's have one moderate or middle little advanced session of this. Then we will teach GitHub, and we will say how people put code there, how they use those codes to make the packages and everything. We will learn that. So let's say all these codes are present here, and all the R packages codes are present here, and you can freely download them and you can build upon it, or you can give suggestions also, right? So if your package is not available in CRAN, then you can download it directly from the GitHub. And now let's say how to download it. And every person, they write it. See, let's say here, installation. You can install the current version of xaringan extra from GitHub by using this function. So you need to use this, just copy from here like this, or you can, where is the option? Just come in here. Yeah, you can copy here and then go to your RStudio, go to the console, paste it, and then press enter, and it will download for you. I think I should stop here because otherwise it will override my present one. Okay, so but this is the way. If the new package is not available on the CRAN, okay, so this is the way to get it. And to do this, you need a package name as DevTools. So make sure that DevTool is installed. In case it is not there, it will ask you if DevTool is absent and you cannot use this feature. Install directly from GitHub. So this is DevTools. DevTools means like development tools. So yeah, I call it DevTools. Yeah. So, okay. I guess we are okay till here.
Sir, what's the shortcut to delete a package that is being installed? Like in your case, you were just like going to reinstall it. What's the command to sort of stop it from installing?
See, there was a red button was coming here.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can just click on it. It is a stop button and you can stop it in between.
Okay.
And anyway, if you just ask me that in case you want to remove any package from your computer, so you can click this cross sign as well. On the extreme right, there is a cross sign here next to the package name. If you click on this, it will remove the package from your from the library.
Yes.
That's also one way. Okay, so yes, so we need these packages and you can download them. So let's see, we will try to focus more on xaringan only. Then if time permits, then we will learn themar and extra as well, few features. Okay, so the first thing is how to get the file. So we need to go to the file option, new file, and then click the R markdown. Then this time we have to go to the template, from template, and you will see these options only if the xaringan is installed already in your RStudio. Okay, so we'll see an option. You can scroll through the options and you will see Ninja presentation xaringan. Or in case you or some of your friends want to give a presentation in Chinese language, then you can use the Chinese version as well. Okay, and if you want to use a little different style of xaringan, So you can use xaringan theme R, so which is also a xaringan based presentation, but a little different version of the xaringan. So I think, but to understand the xaringan theme R, we need to first understand the xaringan. Okay. So how many of us we are till here? So once you are here, click on this xaringan and then click OK. And you will see something like this. Please let me know how many of you are till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So there is an error in download.
Okay.
Repeat
Now,
the instructions. Yeah.
It asked me that please download and install R Tools 4.0.
okay.
When I tried to run that dev tools sharing an extra installation command, it gave me this error.
Okay.
Can I send you the snapshot?
I know it might be possible because we saw with one more participant that they were getting R tools related error. So let's try one thing. Okay. Number one is R tools. Okay, I see it is not a package actually, but it is something which I'm not sure. Yes, Professor Vijay, I'm looking at the error.
No.
Wonder this. Please download and install R Tools 4.0 from this. Okay. Or change or since or change and install is force equal to force installation. Okay. Okay, we can do one more thing. Yes, Professor Praveen, right. Yes. Professor Vijay, we can also do one more thing. When we are installing this, like this, so you can put one argument, and the argument it is saying you can do force equal to true, force equal to just capital T, and then you try. I hope it
Yes.
will work.
I'll try. Sir.
Okay, just try. Okay, and we repeat the whole thing, how to get the R Markdown Ninja file. So we have to go, either we can go to the file, then we go to the new file, and then we click the R Markdown, and this window will come up. Then we go to the template, and then we find where it is xaringan. So xaringan is here, Ninja presentation, xaringan, and then we click OK. This is one way. Another way is we can click on this plus sign, and then we click on R Markdown. Then we go to the template, and then we go scroll through at the bottom, Ninja presentation, xaringan, and then we can press OK. Yes, and we will be at this document. Okay, can I just listen? Yes. How many are till here?
Yes, sir.
One.
So one more time, just I was downloading in the console, I could not see.
Yes, please take your time, no issues.
Just one more time, sir. Sure.
Okay, so let's close this, and we can go to the... Yeah, please.
So one file open for the Ninja, and I got another file to open. I'll share the screenshot. So
okay, so to open a Ninja file, we have to go to File, then go to the New File, and then R Markdown. And under the R Markdown, we go to the template, because we are going to use a template. And in this, if the xaringan is already installed, then only we will see the option of creating that, like this option. Okay, if it is not installed, it will not show this option. Okay, so if it is already installed, we can see this option.
So I was saying that I got the Ninja, that new untitled in R Markdown, but I got another untitled file open. I've shared the screenshot. So
okay. Yes, because we created the new file, no? So it has to be untitled, yes. So we have to save it, then it will get a title.
So, sir, it's not.
Okay. You okay. Okay. I have no idea. So okay, just close it. That is what I can say.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, just close it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So yeah, so we will be working with, let's see, now I'm doing one more time. So R Markdown from template, find the xaringan and then press OK. And you will get few codes which are already written, so that it is like a self-help codes which you can read and understand how actually this presentation works. Okay, so first of all, let's save it, and I am giving it a name. What should I say? Test, because I want to remember it is a test and I no need to save the results of it. So it is a test. Okay. Now, if we understand, just like the R Markdown document, this also has YAML. Are we able to see YAML? 3 top dashes, and then here 3 dashes, and in between we have the title, subtitle, author, institute, date, output, and so many other things as well. Now, the first difference, major difference between the R Markdown file and the for the when we want to produce a PDF or RMD output, and when we want to use xaringan, is the output is xaringan moon reader. Okay, so this is a very big difference, because if you see the output of RMD file, that is output is HTML underscore document or Word underscore document or PDF underscore document. But here the output is xaringan moon reader. So I don't know why he said moon reader. I have no idea about it. Maybe he want to look our presentation as beautiful as moon, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, so but we know that is the major difference, which so that now we want to run our R Markdown codes, but output should be as a moon reader and not as a HTML and not as a PDF and not as a Word. Okay, this point is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the first point. Now, now let's, yes. Yes, any question? Okay, now how to run it? Okay, so if you want to knit it, you can knit it. So you will get one HTML output, and that is also good. So let's say just knit it. And see, Siddhant, there is a red stop button here. Yes, so we'll get the output of the slides like this. Okay, and you can use the arrow keys, left and right arrow keys, and you can go to the slide like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And same slides, if you want to see in the browser, so you can click here, open in the browser, and same slides will be in the browser. Okay. Now, we got one question during the R Markdown sessions. Do we need internet for running the R Studio or to saving the document of R Markdown? And I told no. But to run the presentation, to run the R Markdown based presentation, you need internet. If there is no internet, the output will not come. Okay. So for this, yes, we require internet. Okay. So now actually we are not going to knit the file. We are going to use, we go to the add-in part here, go to the add-ins here, and there is one option called as infinite moon reader. So click on this option, infinite moon reader. And I knew it will go automatically in browser because I created once. So I closed it again. 1 second. Let me close this file and open up again. It is automatically going to the browser. This is, so yeah, let me click now. Oh, infinite moon reader. Yes. Now if you see, now we are seeing the output within the RStudio only. Now our output is within the R studio. Okay, how many of us are successfully reached till this point?
Sir, please once again, just add on.
Yeah, please. You want to understand the add-ins?
Yes, yes.
Okay, if you click on the add-ins, because you might be seeing a lot of option at my screen, but you might not be having all those, so don't worry. You just need to go and scroll through and find an option, Infinite Moon Reader. Infinite Moon Reader, and click on this, and your slides will be, your R Markdown file will be run, and you will be able to see an output here. Are we good till here?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Sir, I got an error.
Okay. Nagarjun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The error is required package version could not be found. This. Okay. So, in case someone is facing the version issue, so what you can do is go to the packages and update your packages. Just click on the
Okay, sir.
update, select all and update all, and I hope that may resolve the error, because it's saying the package is there, but the version is not the latest one, so that you can use the sharing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, those who are till here, and I saw some screenshots, so nice, very nice. So now we know that we can make changes inside the R Markdown file. So let's make this file as our own file and give this our respective titles. I'm giving it a title of Hello World. You can also give the title as you like, okay? And subtitle is, let's say, R for beginners. Okay. Okay, and all of you can make these changes. And author, you can write your name. I will write my name. And institute name is, if you want to write, you can write. If you do not want, you need not to write. Okay. And this is the date for today. So good. Now, to see the output, you just need to save the document. Just save the document. The document will be run automatically, and your changes will be updated. Okay, so you need to run Infinite Moon Reader only once. After that, whenever you want to see the changes, we need to save the document, and your output will be updated. Okay. Okay, just make changes till here and share this, share the screenshot, and let me see what changes you have made. Alicia, unable to execute Infinite Moon Reader, add in R session is currently busy. Okay, because see, already I can see below it is showing me this red color thing. So it means it is already running. So
So it's done. It's done,
okay,
sir.
great. Yes, good. Yes, good.
So I'm not getting that option itself in add-ins.
Okay, can we please check that your xaringan is installed here? You can just check
Yes,
like
it
this.
is.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay.
And on the left-hand side, where we can see the date output, below that I can see Sharingan Moon Reader also. I can see that also.
You can see the Sharingan Moon Reader here. Here.
Yes.
Then what is the problem?
I'll just share the photo.
Yeah, please. So you have to click on that option, then it will work.
Yes, but that option itself is not coming.
Okay, Swati, nice. Celine, nice. Okay. Okay, yes, it is not. Okay. Professor, 1 second.
Vidya here. I'm Vidya.
Yeah, Professor Vidya, if you look at, there is at the top of just above the title, it's saying that package leaflet is
Mm-hmm.
required but is not installed. You just click on the install and it will be done.
Thank you.
Most probably, I'm not very sure because that is something else. But okay,
So it came in mine as well. I had to install it and then like it's working post that.
then it was working. Okay, great,
Yeah.
great.
Okay, I'll
And
do
Professor Vidya, try that. So I think it
Yes.
should work.
that.
It will take like 7-8 minutes. So like you can also keep working in the background if you want.
Okay.
Okay, we are getting an error for Yeshel. Let me look at the error. It's too close to the limit. Okay. Yashal, what you can do is, what I can suggest is, close your file once, reopen the file and try one more time. Just press one time, infinite moon reader. It is the issue related to the memory, but it should not happen so early. Or and make sure that you are connected with internet on the laptop on which you are working with R. This is for Yashal, yeah. Okay, this is called as title slide. Okay. And yes, so yeah, first if all of us reach till here, then we will go next. Once everyone says okay, then we'll go next. Meantime, I can explain the way of writing the date here. You know, it is very nice because it is writing first when this document is created, and after that it has written in the inline R code that R sys dot. So the benefit is it has the both dates, the date when on which you created this document, and in case you updated this document, so your computer, your R will take automatically the date of your computer. So like here you see it was created on 16, but it was updated on 29th. So let's say we created this document in 2021 and it got updated on 2022, right? This way it is a very helpful way actually to write dates. Okay, shall we go next? May I listen few yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I will just ask you one small update.
Please.
It's like when I am clicking here on the save button, like just the same demo I tried on my program. I just changed the date and clicked on save. So the program is directly opening the slide on the browser. Is it so supposed to happen, or it will just make sure the changes in the same screen, in the black screen?
You know what happened, like if I take this from here, no, if I click on this one, so it will
Okay.
take the result of this presentation to the browser. Okay. Now any change you will make here now after taking your presentation to the browser, so the changes will not be visible in this output, but they will be visible in the browser. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Same
that is
thing
the
was.
first point. And second point is, even if you close this output and you make changes here, and so automatically outputs will be coming into the browser until you close the browser window, you close your file once, reopen the file, and then you start the things from again, like click on the moon reader, and then outputs will be again in this same window. So I don't know why it is, but that is how it works actually. So yeah.
Right. No problem. Thank you.
Okay, that's good here. So this is our title slide. And now let's go to the next slide. Okay, now immediate what you observe is okay, to go to the next slide, you have to use the right arrow key. You have the left arrow key, right arrow key, right? So you have to use right arrow key to go to the next slide and left arrow key to go to the last slide, previous slide. Okay. So as first thing what we observe is, as soon as you press, okay, one more point, your cursor should not be here. You should click at least one time on your presentation, then only your presentation will go next. Okay, yeah. So when you click one time at least on your presentation, and then you click right arrow key, so this will go to the next slide, next slide, next slide, and next slide. Now same time, if you observe, your cursor or your R Markdown sheet is automatically moving. You see? Okay, you see? Your sheet is automatically moving, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now why it is doing this? Because and now what is happening here is, so see, I am on the slide number 11, and the slide name starts with xaringan. And if you look at the R Markdown, where is my cursor? My cursor is here. And now if you scroll a little bit up, so your cursor is exactly in the slide, which slide is making, your cursor is exactly on the code, which code is generating this slide only. So right, so your screens are moving same time, so that you know that, okay, here I want to make change. There is some mistake here. So this is not small e, it's capital E, capital X, right? So immediately you are at the right place where you want to make the changes. Now, and see, changes are so live. So see, xaringan is awesome. At the same time, you are able to see in the output as well, it is making the change when you are writing at the same time. And then of course you can save it one time, and your output will be updated. Okay. And now again, let's go next. And of course, if you go from here as well, let's say now you went to the next slide. Now again the slide is changed because you moved in your codes. Okay, the slide is in. So now let's go to the top and we'll understand the things again. So first thing is how a new slide is created. That is the first point. So to create a new slide, we need to add these 3 dashes. Of course, these first dashes are part of the YAML boundary, but even to create a new slide, so let me create a new slide. So I want to add 1, 2, 3, and now this is a space for new slide. So I can write here, new slide, and then save it. And this is my new slide. Okay, is it making sense still here?
Yes, sir.
And the way we learn in R Markdown to make the main heading with the 1 hash, next subheading with the 2 hash, then next heading subheading with the 3 hash will work completely similar way in xaringan slides as well. So let's say, okay, first subheading. So, right. So is it cool? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The main heading, first subheading, and then the second subheading. This is the one of the main things we have to do in our slides. Then let's say we want to write some bullet points. So how to write bullet points? It is again goes similar way, the way we have done in the R Markdown. Write dash, and then you say section number 5. Okay, and automatically your slide is also writing same time. Now let's say you want to give a sub point in this, so you can press tab one time, then you can write star, or you say sub point. Then you can write second sub point. For that also you can use star or dash, it's your choice. Sub point 2. So I think this is what we do maximum time in our slides. We should have a nice title, subtitle, then we have points, bullet points, and then the sub points, and then we have more things. Okay. Now, and let's check whether it will consider the numbering system as well. Okay. So I had, what should I write in numbers? What should I write in numbers? Okay. Let's write cities: Delhi, Pune, and Mumbai. Okay. So again, it is a good habit that you write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, so that in case you later think, this should go at the top. So sorry. Later, if you thought this should go at the top, then you can just copy paste, and you need to worry about the 1, 2, 3 serial gets over. Serial will be automatically taken care. Okay, let's try. All of you should try this and share with me what are the different headings, subheadings you have done. Okay, are we there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice, Professor Bhupinder. Very nice. Nice, Praveen sir. One more point, I always make some slides to teach the slides, but I think always the best way to teach the slides is to create the slides, so that people can see live. Yeah. And that's why for the slides of this session, there are only 24 slides, because I couldn't bring everything in the slides. So I think the best way is to show how the slides work, and then we go ahead. Okay, nice. Yes, nice. 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 And you can, of course, you can write, any interesting thing which you want to write here. So like new slide about these, okay. First subheading of towns. So you can write as you like. So like it will look a little interesting, not so boring. That's why. Okay. And we also learn, how to make them italic, how to make them bold. Some of you would like to try how to make the text italic, how to make text bold. So let's try to make those changes, if you can incorporate those changes. Yes, Bhupinder sir, fantastic. And it seems your output is going into the browser, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. No issues. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I tried again here, but it's like jumping out directly. It's first slide, second slide, and new slide I have added at the third place.
Okay.
So it's only showing 1 and 2, and directly the original one, which is there.
So only thing, if you want to get rid of it, so go to the browser, close your slide. Okay.
Okay.
Then from here you have to press this thing, this cross. So it will cut the connection, and then close your file, and then open the file again,
Okay.
and then press the knitter one more time, and then your output will be only inside the RStudio. It will not go outside of it.
Okay, right. Thank you.
So what is actually is doing, it is creating a local network between your RStudio and between your browser. So
Okay.
yeah, we need to cut that network. Otherwise, it will connect it automatically.
Sure. Right. Thank you.
Okay, nice. We all are making good progress here. So that is fantastic. Yes, going well is italic for Siddhant. Yes, nice, Siddhant. Okay, nice. Good. Okay, so we are good till here. So now let's see how to bring our data output inside the slides. Okay, so again, we leave some space, make a new slide by putting the 3 dashes, and then let's add a plot. So add a plot. And of course, to add a plot, we need to insert a code chunk, because through code chunk only we can make R to do the analysis of the codes. Right? And for code chunk, we can press this C button here, and we can go for the R option, and we have a code chunk ready here. And so far, we have not called anywhere library of Palmer penguins or tidy words. So we will not be able to use the function without calling them. So first thing, we need to call the library Palmer. And how many of you like this option? When you start typing, RStudio automatically shows you, what you are typing, and then you can automatically.
We can just press tab and we can.
Yes, that is fantastic way. And now it even gives you the information. It completely depends whether how good your internet connection is. Right? See, it is saving pale tater is this information, and Palmer penguin is this information. Right? So even it give you help information in case you are confused which option you should choose. So Palmer penguins, yes. And next, I need library. I need tidy words. Okay. And now we are going to make a plot. So I can call the penguins data now. I can add the then penguin data. Then I want to make the plot. Okay. Then in the aesthetic, I want x equal to species. Okay. Let's make a simple one. And then, okay, I made a mistake yesterday. Here also I have written the plus sign. Okay. It was not the pipe. That was the mistake. And we need to add a geom, which will be var, because we have only one categorical variable. And let's save it. And here is our plot. Of course, we can hide our codes. We can write echo equal to false. And we can also control it height and width. So let's make fig height equal to 5 and fig width equal to 10. Let's save it. Right. So we got a plot here. Okay. Of course, you need to work upon your codes to make it a little more beautiful and everything. So adding text to it and everything. But the best part is, in case you make some changes in your data, you need not to copy, paste the plots again, right? So like now we are accessing this data through the Palmer penguins, but imagine the data is coming through your computer and you made some changes. And if you made changes only with the data values, there will be no issues, right? But see, that is what I was questioning yesterday. If you change the name of the variable, let's say here you have written species, but there you write species. So R will not update this thing, right? R can only update the data. So make sure that if you are changing names of the column or the names of the variables in your raw data, so you also have to change in the codes. Okay. So whenever we save data, write the names of the variable at the top, at the top first row, very, very carefully. With a lot of thought, you should write those names. And once you are sure, then only you start coding. Otherwise, wherever you have named those variables, you have to make changes everywhere. And that is a very difficult, and sometimes you make mistakes as well, right? Okay, are we good till here? We are able to bring a plot also inside the slides. Now, let's say we do not want, we also want to add an image. So let's add image. So see, most of the things like we learn how to add image using the knitter. So do I need to repeat that? I think we know already that, right? Okay, how to add image using the knitter option. Hello?
Add
how to add image in the R.
So we had just gotten it the way in the first class that we'd gotten it like from the internet and then we copied the entire URL.
Yes. Like we use the functions knitter include graphics, that one.
Yes.
So it is already we know. So there is one more better way of adding images, and let's learn that one. Let's say we want to make background for our slides and for all the slides. So how to do that? Let's learn that, because backgrounds can completely change the way your slides are presented. So So background in slides are called as background. Okay, and the way to write them is background dash image colon URL, and then you have to give the URL. So let's take an image from internet. Okay, I use one website that name is Unsplash. So this website has free and very beautiful images. So I use most of the images from here. So let's see what is trending here, and especially, okay, I'm sorry. So let's see what is trending here today. So let's take this beach from here. Okay. But if you download, please give them credit. It is a good way, give them credit. So right click and get the image address. This is copy image address. Now go back to your slides, copy it, and save your file. And we are able to make that image as our background. Okay. Now, of course, it is coming as a full scale, so we can control the size. So background size, and I want it to be what do you say, like a cover, fit like a cover. Don't leave any space empty. So now it is a cover. It is a cover of my slide. No place is empty anywhere in the slide. But if you think you want to put the whole picture, so you can use contain. Then your whole picture will be there, but that will not guarantee it will cover the slides, but some cases it can. So in this case, your complete picture is also there, and it is covering the whole slide as well. So that is fantastic. Okay. And if you want to put another sizes, let's say you want it very small, so make it 25%. And you can make it 25%. And let's say you want to also play with where you want it to be. So you can say, I think it is called as position, if I'm not wrong. And I want it to be the right. It's not going to the right. So spelling of position is wrong. Okay, so now it's going to the right. Okay. So this way we can control and we can make beautiful slides, cover and titles and everything, using this background option. And now let's say one thing I would like to change here, which is the aspect ratio, the ratio of the slides, and I can copy quickly from here. 1 second. Yeah, this is the ratio. See, with ratio, you can decide what will be the size of your slides. Like not size, shape of your slides. Like here we have almost square shape, but one of the most famous shape is ratio of 16:9. So let's make it 16:9. And yes, your shape is now much better, which is more preferred. Even I like slides in this format, right? So now I think you are good to go and write something on your slides. Let's remove this and just write it as a cover. Right, much better. So how many of you are liking it? Can I hear some yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Siddhant. And because it is an image, because it is in background, it means you can write anything on it. It is a background, so you can just write like nice beach, right? So you see it is typing at the top, nice beach. Okay, so or if you want to, I think that is fine, I guess. So let's say nice beach of Goa. And so similar way you can type, and this will be your background, and this will be your any text which you want to be there. So what else I can add here? Okay, we got some results, I guess, from your side. No, why this? Okay. Okay, Praveen, you have not put those that link in the inside of double inverted commas. That's why that link should be inside the double inverted commas. Yes. Then it will.
Sir, I think I have put in double inverted comma, URL bracket, double inverted comma, then link, then inverted comma close.
Yes, it is there. Okay, I was looking at somewhere else. Okay, then background. Okay, image. Give one space after. Okay, there should not be anything before the background. See, I have nothing here before the background.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. Yeah.
yes. Because it's a background, it's like a layer. First background, then text. If you write anything before this, it will not work. Yeah, then it will work. Yeah. Sorry, I was wrong about the quotation mark. Yeah. Okay, then we are done till here. Now, what else we can do here is, okay. Okay, and not only just this, let's say you want to add a YouTube video, how to add this and then play that as well. So let's get one YouTube video. Okay, okay. Okay, what do you want to search? Let's search about YouTube India. So let's say what is happening on India on YouTube. Oh, why it is India today? Okay, I have to go like this only. Okay. Let's play this one. Let's say I want this one on my slide and I want to show it in the slides. So we can go to the share option and we can copy this thing, okay, from here, copy this link, or you can also use the embed option. Okay, so let's first try I think I should try the embed or the copy. I'm not very sure. Let's try embed.
I think embed.
Yeah, I think embed, and then you click on the copy and the codes will be copied. And now go to the slide and copy all the codes and just save your slide. And video is unavailable because of something. Okay, 1 second. Because I was seeing that error here also. What was the error? Let's take another example. There was some issue with the copyright. Let's take another example. Let's say, what should we write? Something which is accessible to everyone. Okay, let's write Art Studio. So not Juju, Art Studio. Let's take this video, any one video. And
hello everyone, and welcome.
And let's try to share it, embed, copy, and we can replace this. Yes, see, it's there. Very fast. HTML is very fast. That is also the reason as a medium. And now no need to go anywhere. Just you can directly play any video inside directly from your computer, right? And if I click here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Gautam Verma, and I'll be giving you.
Okay, and that is fantastic, because otherwise we really face a lot of issues how to add videos inside the presentations, right? And then they will play, they will not play, we have no idea, right? So it's a very nice way. Similar way, you can also add GIF files. These are the add GIF file. GIF files are like the moving images. I don't know how to say, but these are the interesting. We call GIF, HY, yeah. Animated files, of course. Yeah. So that's how add.
So in the video, similar, make it like a full screen sort of a thing. Like in the thing, do we also add like something like a background size is covered that way?
We can try that, but for that you should have the understanding of the HTML code. right?
Okay.
Because we are embedding the HTML code. So if we have more understanding how HTML codes works, so this, yes, definitely we can, do that.
Or do we fiddle around with the width and the height that is given inside the HTML code?
Let's try right away. So, okay, this is the way to copy the code. This is copy the code and done, and then keep it. Okay, now one issue with GIF file is that it will work only in the Chrome. When you take it to the Chrome or Firefox, then only it will be reflected. It will not be reflected here. That is the one problem with the GIF file. I don't know why, but it is like this. But we can try here. Let's say whether we can increase the frame width or not. Let's try to increase the height. Let's make it 5 by 5. Yeah, it is increasing. It's working. Siddhant, it is working.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes. So yeah. So but yeah, I know a little bit. Iframe width and height is mentioned here, so you can make the changes and you can make it increase it. Let's increase the width as well. Yeah, it's going right. So good. We are nice till here. Okay. And I really do not want to go to show you the GIF file right now, because otherwise all the changes will be only visible on the browser, and then I have to again switch the files again and again. So believe me, it will work. Okay. So yeah. Now let's say what else we can do. Now let's learn one thing which is called as class, in xaringan. Class means it will decide how your text will behave. Okay, so let's see what is a class. So I'm taking this slide as an example, and I'm adding a class for it. And you see, it is a very good habit. After code, you leave a sensible one line empty, so that your codes look little visually not paining in the eye, but little comfortable for our eyes, right? So let's write class. And I want all the text on the left hand side. So I need to write class left. So my all text for this slide should go left, but why it's not going? Okay, it is already in the left. Oh my God. See how stupid I am. It's already in the left, right? So how it will go? Yeah. Yes, right. So everything now is on the right, except our 1, 2, 3 and this bullet points. And why is it so? They are not going. I don't know, really. I don't know why, but this is how it is weird that it will not work in that way. So let's say, but we need to have class for our, by default, everything is on the left, but because of any reason you want your text or the slide to be on the center or on the middle. So you can write all the options like, okay, let's create one more where it makes sense. It will not look weird. So let's say section number 5. Session number 5. Okay. Really, it's taking little heavy load because of the this video edition and everything. So I think I can remove this. It's becoming a little heavy for the computer. Close this. I can close this. Okay, and okay, let this be running. Close this. Okay. Yeah, where were we? You see, so I mentioned here class right, session number 5. So if I do not want in the right, I want in the center, and also I can give it a setting of center and middle. So it will come to the center and the middle of the page. Like we have the option of we have the left, right, center, top, middle, and bottom. So all the combinations you can try to use. Like you want center, but you want bottom, so you can write it bottom. Okay, it depends if you want to change as you like it. Okay, nice. Then, and as we learn in the, okay, will you allow me to remove those videos from the slides, because my computer is taking more load and it's making some sound of the fan actually. So I guess we understood, right? So how to incorporate it. So I can just give some relax to my computer. Okay, now let's go back here and make some changes here. Okay, now if we want to add some footnote, how to do that? If you want to give a footnote in our slide, so you will be teaching, you will be learning now one new style of making code within the R Markdown, which is specially for the xaringan, and it goes like dot and the square bracket. Okay, okay, right, dot and the square bracket, and inside this we can write the different things like footnote. Okay. And I am at a lose here because I'm forgetting how to write it. We have to write here footnote. Yes. Now, whatever you write, okay, now you created a function, but for the xaringan, and it is starting with a dot, the name of the function, and with a square bracket. Okay, so let's say my first footnote giving me on my. Okay. You see, you are getting a line bottom here, which is looking like a footnote. And why it is coming center middle? Because we have given these options here. If you remove this, then it will take the default options and they will look nice. Let's see. Here is how it goes. Okay. Okay. Now, so this is something new here, which we are learning first time. How do we write xaringan codes like to include more functions? This like dot and then the name of the function and then the bracket here. And like this, we have several functions. So one of the function is to create the left and right columns. So creating left and right columns, and the code for is pull dash left and this, and let's say hello, and then we have dot pull. I hope I'm doing it right. Let me see. And let's say this one is bye. Let's save it. Okay, of course I'm doing right. So it was not wrong. So this has become a left column and this has become a right column. And the code for this is, let's say how in the different languages we write hello, like we write hola, write privet. What other language we know to say hello? Privet is in Russian, yes. And
bonjour in French.
Yeah, bonjour. Let me write in English itself. Okay, so yeah, this has become a left column. Okay, and in how many languages we know how to say bye bye? So
sayonara in Japanese.
Okay, sayonara, and in Russian we call that do svidaniya. Svidaniya. And in German and French they say tschüss.
Yeah, tschüss. Ciao, yes. Tschüss. Yeah.
Yes, ciao to tschüss. Yes. I don't know how to write in tschüss. CHUS, I guess. So let's say that. But this is a way to create the left column and the right column, right? And of course, now sometimes what we want to do, we do not want all the things we want to show to the audience at the same go, right? We want to come one after another, right? So to do that, let's say I want to show them only the title and then the remaining things. So to do that, we need to write 2 dash. Now if you click here, Okay, the below thing is gone, and unless you press the right button, the next things will not come. Okay, so you need to write the 2 dashes, so it will go to the after this. Okay, as you see, the cursor is also coming immediately here, and you can do this in between the columns as well. So like not both columns will be visible at the same time, right? So let's go like this: the first thing, second thing, third thing. Okay, and it will work for all the slides, for images, codes, for everything. If you want to, it is called as incremental slide. Like the next thing will be shown only when you press the next button. Okay. Okay, and okay, I think this is called as next slide. Incremental slide is something different. Which option is at the top actually? Yeah, this is count incremental slides. We have kept it false. I will explain what is it. And see, still we are just talking very basics of the sharing, right? And we have, I think I would like to end this session 10 minutes before, 10-15 minutes before, so that at the end we can, of course, for the feedback, there is a formal feedback form which you will be sharing. But we can spend some 5-10 minutes just for a little informal chat, so that we can end this session at a good note, right? Of course. So I will be ending around 5:40. Is it okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. Right. Now, so we covered how many things? We covered how to make a title slide. Okay. Now let's say you did not like this title slide and you want
to
create...
also, can we put in headers like we put in footers? Can we put in headers as well in this?
Siddhant, frankly, I never tried.
Okay, sir.
I never tried. And do we have headers on the slides? Do we have that?
So sometimes, yeah, depends on how you want to put it, but yeah.
On the slides, we have like a logo. We want to keep a logo for every slide. Yes, that is possible, because if you've seen my earlier slides, I was using Vishwakarma University logo on every slide, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And yes, and that is possible. Yes, that is certainly possible. But we do not have, and in case you want to have something to be visible on every slide, like the name of the institution or something, yes, that is possible. It is possible. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's say you are not happy with the title slide and you want to write your own title slide. So we can make this title slide to go away. And I'm looking here because I forgot how to make it go away. Yeah, this is called a seal, and we could put seal equal to false. Okay. So I think it has to come here, and we can write seal equal to false. I think then this slide will go away. Yes, now see, this slide is gone, and now you can create your own title slide. And by your own title slide means, of course, you want to have a good background. Where is that background? This is the background. Let's copy from here and put it here. But this picture is in such a way that, you know, it is not allowing us to write something because nothing is visible on that. So let's Google something, a little better picture, which allows us to, you know, make a good background. Even you can just search background. Why not? And then we can filter. I want, oh, come on. What is wrong? Okay, let's say this. No. See, I'm surprised why it's not coming. Okay, so yeah, because I'm looking for a landscape. Yeah. This one is somewhat okay. It can make a good background. Copy address. Replace this one with this one, and then let's see. Right, this looks nice. And now let's make it beautiful by adding a class of center and middle, and hide the count. I do not want number on the first slide. I hope it will work. It's not working. Hide count is not working. Maybe it is a feature of some another supporting package, but it is possible, right? So this is a way we can make our own uh, title slide as well. So it will start like this, and then new slides. Okay. Okay. I think now we should talk sometime about the tables, because that is the one thing we are missing here. We did not discuss much about how to make tables in R. And okay, anything else which is coming to your brain which you need to talk more about?
Sir, how can we change the font style, sir?
See, now if you are coming to font style, so let me take it you there, how to do that. See, everything, what is this name is test, right? So test, test. Use test, PQRST, test. And this must have created some files, I guess here. Yeah, see, we have one programming language which is called as CSS. So all the font style, all the styles, you can change them completely. But for that, you should know how to use the CSS. And this is called a CSS file. You know, any font you want, you can bring in here, but you should have some basic understanding how to make changes in the CSS. And you can definitely do that. Okay. Each and everything you can change it completely. You can change it. Okay. And somehow to do it easily, that is the purpose of sharing a theme R. So you can use different themes for the slides. Okay, so which is possible, but of course we need some more training. Even I need more training in that, because even I don't know much about how to change the slides and make all the changes in the CSS. Even I don't know that, right? But yes, it is possible. And that is what I'm telling you. So you have to go to the CSS file, create your own CSS files, and there is an option here, like I think I can show you here in this file. Yeah, see, in the files which I was showing to you for all these sessions, so I created I did not create, but I borrowed or I adapted from one another data scientist, because I like that those styles, and I took her style and I added into the CSS of my files. So I told them, keep read all the CSS files which I had given, don't use the default, right? So I had given my own fonts, my own themes, and for few aspects they can use the default, but theme and the fonts as per the my CSS. Okay, so if you don't want to learn, but if you can find some people other CSS, then of course you can copy from there, and then you can use them as your own CSS as well, not as your own CSS, but in your own work. Okay, of course. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, that is possible. And like say I was using the logo, so this is we have to make some changes to make the slides better, but I think for a start I think this much is okay. So we got some idea at least how the things are working here, right? Now let's talk a little bit about the tables now. Okay, now let's change this itself. Add tables. I used one of the package for tables. It is called as Cable Extra. It's a fantastic tool. It's a fantastic tool. So let's make some table using data penguins. So and pipe, and then you write KBL, and it will make a table for you. Okay. Now few things are definitely wrong here, and we hide the code. Number one thing, we are asking to make a table of the 300 plus rows. So of course it is not be able to cover everything. So which is not making sense. So what we can do is we can ask it to make a head of the data. Only bring head of the data. And
or
then,
sir, a summary?
Summary also we can try. Why not? See, but you see, if you are able to control the length nicely, so it will give you a very fantastic table here. Okay, so this is the one thing. Then people use a lot, which is also a very important way of making the tables, is called as DT. Okay, And I hope it is there in the default one. Let's go to that slide where we have the DT. Yeah. So the data name is Iris. Iris is also data which is freely available. And okay, why it is coming here? Let's hide it. Okay. You can also have a table in your output where you can go from, like, let's say your table is having lots of entries, right? And all table, and you want to show all the entries. It is very important for you. In that case, you can use the option DT and make the table using the data table using the DT package, right? And the data name is Iris, and it is showing you the top 10 rows because head, then the name of the data, and then how many rows you want. I want 10 rows from the top. Fill container false. These are all the arguments inside this. And options list means how many options you want at the first page. So at the first page, I want 8. So it is written 8. So let's say I want 10. It will show you 10. But then the next option is gone because there are only 10 options because we told 10. Let's make it 15. So now now you have 15, 10, and now you can go to the next page. And like this, you can create within the same slide, you can show a very long table as well. Like you can go to the previous, you can go to the next, and you can present your data. Even you can search within the table. So let's say you are looking for all the values which are 1.5. Yes, so you can see all the data which are having value 1.5. Let's say you are looking for all the species which are, how many species do we have? We have only Setosa only. Okay, so let's increase this number. Let's increase this number to 50. Okay, and these many options has been increased for you. Let's go to the next. Okay, all species are Setosa only. That is surprising. Because I was thinking to write, like right here Setosa. And they will all are Setosas only. So what to do? Shall we increase it further? Let's increase 150. Okay. And now let's go to the 15. Yeah, so we have Virginica as well. So let's search here Virginica. VIRG. So you will see showing 1 of 10, 50 entries filtered from 150 total entries. Okay. So like this way, it depends what data you are presenting. So you can definitely, make the changes. Yes, we have a question.
Sir, suppose we have already made a presentation and we wanted to add only one slide of this table, which dynamic table. So can we create only one slide of this table and then save it in whatever format you tell and paste it in a Microsoft presentation?
It will not work.
Okay.
It will not work because the one thing is, whatever we are creating here, it is the live creation of your codes.
Okay.
You can take the screenshot of it, but then screenshot is a screenshot. We cannot make any change in that screenshot. Right. And that is the power of the HTML. All the output you are showing here, these are the dynamic output created on the same time. Right. Okay, so the one negative side is you cannot cut, copy, paste it. And the positive side is you cannot cut, copy, paste it, but you can immediately update it based upon your need.
Right, sir. Got it.
But one good thing here is that you can convert. There are some, I have never done it, but I'm certainly sure if you want to convert your PPTs, earlier PPTs into the HTML files, there are packages which can help you to do that. You can convert your PPT file into the HTML files. That is possible.
And that is great news.
Yes, but we need to Google that, and even I don't know how to do that. But yes, I have seen that people like on Twitter I follow all the news. So, but I definitely have my own limitations how much to actually know. So, but I know there are options. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I guess we covered the table as well, and let's see what other things. Okay, yes, why not add emojis? How can I forget one of the most nice thing in the emojis? You know, emojis are a very fantastic way to communicate. Add emojis. Yeah, very fantastic way to communicate what you want to say in that particular slide. Like, you know, I used the brain when we are giving you practice. I was using a smile. And okay, now as what do you think? Emojis make sense in the slides? They make the slides little okay, not so boring.
I think around the end, they would be like a really good way to end it off, like in a slide, in a presentation.
I think once in a while, if you drop an emoji, so I think it gives it little cool the environment, you know. So so I really like I prefer them. Where I have some emotion to express in the slides, I better to put the emoji, right? So let's say how to add an emoji. So for emoji, you need to know a package. We need to download a package called as emoji. Yes, this is the package name, emoji. And I'm not sure whether it is available through CRAN or not, but you can just quickly try emoji, the name of the thing. Now, being time, I will teach you how to add it. Okay, it has to be added through the code chunk, right? And of course, you can cut, copy, paste as well. Like let's say, okay, emoji and Headley. I'm writing because he is the founder of this package, and the package name is not emoji, emo. Okay, package name is emo. And let me see whether it's available from CRAN. No, it's not available from CRAN. So you have to use this option to download it. And you can copy as well, and it will work completely fine. So let's say, let's copy this smile. And if you put in your slides, it's working, right? Okay, one more thing. If you have some unfinished agendas in your console, you can press the escape and they will go away. Okay, so I just added here. Yes. So adding emojis, right? But the now problem is that sometimes this way copy pasting emoji may give you an error. Okay. So the good way is write the code and you know why you want unnecessary space and unnecessary trouble for you. So better use the package. So library emo is the name of the package. And how do we write it? We write it, let me remember how to write it. Emo, double colon, G, and then the bracket, double inverted commas, and let's say smile. I hope it is right. It is right, yes. And we can hide the, yes, it is the emoji smile. Okay. And why it is coming like dash, dash, dash? I have no idea. It is not supposed to come like this. Okay, why? Let me write this instead it here. Okay, because that is how I use emoji actually, right? Like writing in inline R code. This is called as inline R code. R and then the function. Okay, let's see output. There is no output. Okay, because I also removed the package. No. Okay, my RStudio is freezed. Okay, my RStudio is freezed, so I need to restart it. Okay, are we there? Oh, it's working. Okay, I thought it got freezed. So where are we? We are here, and I was saving this. Yes, this is working now. So this is actually how we use the emojis. And if you want to be more exact emoji, because now the problem is when you save the document with the smile, we know that we have different type of smiles of emoji. So this smile will change, you know. Okay, it's not changing, but let me add another emoji. Let's say party. Now you see with party, there are different emojis. So see, now you're getting a balloon, and let me make some changes and resave it. And now it's coming another one, right? So if you want to know exactly what to type so your emoji will not change, I'm teaching you this because I really struggled with this a lot. So there is one website is called as Emojipedia. At Emojipedia, you can search what emotion you are looking for. Let's say I'm looking for party, and which one you want. You want this one, or let me increase the size of it. Which one you want? So let's say I want party face, right? So it will tell you how different softwares will use this emoji. So it is not interest to us. We go to the end of this document and we will find this one, key short codes and how to write it. So copy this one and write it here. Now you have the exact emoji which will not change. Okay, so this will give you only one emoji which is like this. Okay, is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now let's have some more. Okay, what else do we can do here is anything which I missed. Good. Okay, one more thing quickly I can add here is not related to the xaringan, but it is related to the R Markdown. So in R Markdown, like if you have worked with the Google Docs, so in R Markdown, I think 6-7 months back, they also gave you an option to not to remember the codes, but just work like the Google Docs. So if you see this option here, last option here, if you click on this, so your document is converted just like a Google document, and or like a Times. Like if you want to make any changes, so like heading, so everything they have given the option now. Like this one you want to be bold, so you can click on the bold, right? This one if you want to be underlined, so you can click underline. So it is, they are increasing the functionality, right? If you want to add tables, so let's say add tables, so you can add the tables. So actually I'm also not too much used to it, so I still make the older way, so you can make the tables here and it will work completely the same way the R Markdown was working. Only thing is that they have increased the functionality so that you need not to remember how to make tables and the other functions, so you can use from the top bar. So I thought that is another point which I missed and which we can learn from here. Okay, another point is here, this is also good option. This will give you the outline of your document, like we see the outline from here. Similarly, from this point, you can hide it and see it. You can see the outline of your complete document. Let's see whether this is possible here. Yeah, so this is our slide and you can see the complete outline of your slide. So if anyone you want to go, you can click here and you can reach to that particular part of your slide. That is one important part. Other than this, few common options which you can enjoy through your Google global options and changing the appearance of your art studio. Like if you want to change how it looks, like you like a lot of dark things, so like dark things means dark colors, so you can change any color you want to. So this is an glimpse of, so these are all the glimpse you can take, and this is the default, is written TextMate is the default. And let's say another mine favorite is Cobalt. I like that. So I did not, I removed that because I do not want you to any confusion key why my screen is looking different from your screen. And some people are already using it, so there is no issue. So already, so you can just choose anything. Let's say choose Dracula here, apply, and then press OK. So you see your screen, it will not make any difference with the code, but it is just the appearance part. So whatever color you like, you can make changes. And of course, there are more things to do with it. One thing.
So what was the shortcut for the inline, for getting the inline?
Inline means you are talking this one?
No, sir. The dash
okay.
R and
inline R code. Okay, inline R code, right?
Yeah.
There is no shortcut. You have to write. You have to click on the backtick, which is just under the escape key, and then
but there is a shortcut. Like we can type it normally with the backtick and everything that I recall, but there's no shortcut for it, right? Like we have for getting a code, the R code.
No, we don't have. We don't have.
Okay.
I don't know. At least maybe it's there, but I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Okay. So this is done. So let's say one more thing. What else we can add? Let's add one more thing here. How to bring in text our code for calculation, let's say based upon some variable. So let's find mean of bill length, right? So inline code, we can write R, and then already the data is there. Okay, so we need to rewrite mean, and we need to write the name of the variable bill, then length underscore mm, right? That was, but it will not recognize. I am sure it will give you an error. Let me see. Is it running? No. Yeah, see, error is it cannot find this. So one way is we can write the name of the data, penguins, and then we can write a dollar. So which means data is penguin, and from penguin dollar bill length means take this variable from the data penguins. So I hope now it will come. And it's showing NA. Why? Because there are NAs, and it has to drop the NAs. So can I use drop NA? I'm not sure.
So maybe first we use the drop NA and then we put a
yes,
pipeline,
and
and
inside that then we can. But still we will get an error. I'm sure we will get an error. Let's see. Drop underscore NA. But I'm sure it will not work. No, it will not work. Okay, leave it. We can drop it. We can drop this if we cannot drop an option. Okay, no issues. But it is possible, right? We can bring the data and we can write the directly here. Key, what are the other way is a long way. That is not an inline code. Okay, let's try another option. Let's say you want to write how many rows are in your data. Then you can use the option and row, and you can write penguins, and it will tell you how many rows. It means actually you're telling what is the sample size of your data. So you see the output is 344, right? So you can say here the sample of penguin data is n equal to, because we represent sample by n, and we write in the, okay, it's gone like this. Actually, that is the proper way to write the sample. Is it? No. Is it now? Yes. Okay. So the sample of penguin data is n equal to 344. Now the benefit you have is, in case you make any changes in your data, you need not to worry about changing the number here. Okay. So we were trying the mean, but due to my stupidity, we are not able to recollect how to do it. But that way you can report all the statistical values, but we need to learn how to do that, and then we can report in our documents, in our presentations. And if you make any change in your data, any change means value change, not the names change. If you change the names of the variables, then you have to redo a lot of things. Okay, so if you change the values, then automatically all your data and results will be updated. And this is fantastic. According to me, I really liked it, because you need not to worry and you don't have to remember what changes where you have made. Okay, now some questions from your side, because I think I am good still here, and we covered some few things. Yes, please.
Suppose I wanted to share this presentation to you, how to do that?
Okay. For that, you can, let's say now take it to the PDF. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this in the browser. So one quick thing is that you can just print it the way we print any other document. So you Control P, and most of your things, I'm sure they will be printed, and you can save it as PDF, and then you can share with me. Is it okay? Right? We are able to see everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can save it as a PDF, and then you can send it to me as a PDF.
But what about sharing the link?
Sharing the link. For that, we need to learn how to connect RStudio and GitHub. And yeah, for that, we need separate big session actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it is possible. And that is what I do. And if you want to, if I can recollect any quick, I can try a little shameless promotion of my own work. Why not? So, yeah. So like I created this website recently for myself. Okay. And on my birthday, I released it on this 24th only. So yeah. So this like this, if you go to my thoughts here and it's here, like I recently gave this research methodology course. So if you click on the slides, so automatically it will take you to a like see a star rm netlify.app. So now all these slides are visible here. So we can do that. We can convert all our slides into a website, unique ID, and then we can share. But I think we have to re-register and come for now next training session, and let's keep for that. Okay. So, yes. And see, it depends on these are the slides. Yes. So yes, please.
So the print portion again, when you were printing, like if we have to save it, our presentation.
Yeah, go for Control P, and all your slides will be up. And
okay, but it has to be on the HTML first. Like we can't do it from the viewer itself. It has to be saved into HTML.
You can actually, and that is what I was coming to. If let's say you have some complicated slides, like I was having, panel sets inside the slide, so definitely PDF will not print that. So for that, our wonderful data scientist Garrick has developed one more package, which is called as xaringan Builder. Through xaringan Builder, you can convert directly your slides from the R console, and they will be saved as PDF. And you can give the options. These slides have complex slides like panels. So it will, like I was sharing the slides with you PDF. So they are made through the sharing slides. So the panels are not missed. Okay, they are not working the way they work in HTML, but they were at least making sense how those panels are working, right? So you can do that using R as well, of course. Yes. So the package name is xaringan Builder. In case you want to, I can just quickly show xaringan. Yeah. So the names. Can I increase this? Yeah. xaringan Builder, xaringan Extra, xaringan Thema. These are very important packages to make your presentations more beautiful. And let's say maybe I can announce on some weekend one detailed session on xaringan. So, and that will be free. I think that will be like a training session in the evening sometime if I got some time. So
that will be the best birthday gift from your side.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I gifted myself that. Why not? Yeah. So because I think this training session is not the end of our relationship of as a, we are learning from each other. I think it is a start, and, we will learn more from each other in coming days. And why I stopped that one. Okay, 1 second, because I had something for you as a gift. So, okay, where did it go? Where did it go? Where is RStudio? Okay, sorry. Okay, being time, all of us can, set our little hair here, there, so we can have one screenshot with videos on. And in case if you have some questions, yeah, you can ask the questions. Yeah, I was trying to do something. Yeah, I need to stop this. I need to stop my regular presentation because it will not run two presentations same time, of course. So yes, of course, like we did not follow our presentation as much, but we covered the same thing at least, we covered the same thing, like, yeah, how to get this presentation, of course, we completed. How to make a new slide, hide the existing slide, we slipped, but it's okay, we can get it done next time. So most of the things we covered actually, right? So tables done, and math expressions done, yes. Then left column, right column done, and slide classes done, and like left, right, and extend the power of xaringan by using xaringan Extra, CSS, and using the cheat sheets. Okay, I will share the slides and go through these cheat sheets as well. They are very helpful to learn about the R packages. And with this, I would like to congratulate to all of you, and thank you so much for trusting Vishwakarma University and our team that we can be able to give you something new. And when I will share the slides, you will also get the feedback form link. So please give, these are very small 3 questions only. So please give your honest feedback, and feedback will be completely anonymous. Like I will not collect any name, any email. So it will be completely anonymous. Like I will never know who has shared that feedback. So, and but yes, we will use that feedback for improvement. So I will be sharing with my boss and my team, okay, I received this feedback, but without any name. Okay, so don't worry about that. So give your honest feedback, and long feedback are more appreciated. So give in detail what are your complete experience. And this is from my side, and I had a fantastic time with all of you. So I think Remy sir, now back to you. We have 15 minutes more, and the way you want to, yeah, take it forward. Yes.
All right. Well, I was just listening. Well, firstly, I would like to congratulate you, sir, uh, for successfully completing the 5 days training session. And then I would also like to congratulate all the participants. And I'm hoping that we get the maximum submissions with respect to the assessment as well as the feedback. I would now request all the participants to just put on their video so that we can have a quick snap, and then maybe with all your due permissions, and if everyone agrees, then we can maybe keep the whole seminar open so that all of us can join and share their thoughts. So just a quick, I would request everyone to keep their video open. Imran, Vidya Bhatte ma'am, Miss Kavita, and the other faculties as well. All right. So thank you very much. Sir, have you taken the screenshot?
No, wait. I'm trying so that maximum people can come inside. Yeah, I'm just changing the layout so that maximum people will be inside of the frame.
Okay.
Yes, I guess anyone who is not here, because 20 people. Yes, so yes. Hello, Alicia. I'm just talking the way I see on the screen. So Alicia is there, Professor Remy, hi Praveen, and Dr. Vidya, Nagarjun, nice. Upinder sir, okay, Celine, Imran, Dolly ma'am, Vivek sir, Swati ma'am, Sakshi ma'am, Siddhant. Nice. It was nice support of you, Siddhant, and
Thank
I
you,
hope
sir.
we'll connect more. Yes.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Kavita, if possible, you can keep the video on. And Vijay sir, Sumira ma'am. Then we have Yeshel, and then we have Sandeep sir. Yes, fantastic. I really enjoyed. So I think we just wait a couple of seconds for Kavita ma'am, Vijay sir, and Sumira
So
ma'am.
my camera is an issue. I'll have to switch to another device. So I'll just.
Okay. So then I think in that case we can go ahead. So when at 3, please look straight in the camera. So okay, I'll just try. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll take one more. So in case someone face is not coming good. Okay, thank you so much. I took 2 screenshots with your permission. So, and yeah, if Sandeep sir, you are there, right?
Yes, I'm sure he is there. I can see him.
Okay, great.
All right.
Yes. So if you have, if you want to add something, you're welcome.
Yes, anyone. Now the platform is completely open for your feedback. All of you can unmute and can give your feedback one at a time.
Yeah. Formal feedback definitely through that, and informally, like, because you have listened to me 3 sessions, 10 hours, so of course we can listen to you 10 minutes. So of course, yes. Yeah.
Yes, Praveen sir.
That was a great session. Maybe we can stop the recording if you want.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, you can keep it. I mean, it's up to you.
All right. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining the session, and